First, it's a pleasure to meet you. Second, he's like, I'm just an average Joe. I just beat people in my spare time. We all, okay, let's be honest here. We all knew this was free.
I mean, yeah, to a degree.
He's trying to be humble. He's humble. I can't deny it.
To a degree.
I'm that kind of bro. I'm going to bring up the penis to everybody. But
maybe we're hoping for, like, you know, an online hermit who doesn't really go to, like, tournaments. And, like,
Sleeper, the Yoda player that comes out.
They exist. I mean, every fight.
Like, he didn't touch the controller. He looks at it and he's like...
He comes and, whoa, where did this guy come from?
I mean, I just saw this place was advertised on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been, like, as you know, we're Source U, and this is what we do. We do this and a lot of other fighting games and other games that people never heard of.
Yeah, we did little tournaments in our house. This is the first time we did
actually, it's funny.
A little bigger.
We did a tournament a couple months last year for remember Power Rangers had a fighting game for Super Nintendo? Remember that? We did a whole tournament for that, and that was during the month that the movie was coming out already. It was really interesting. And lately, we've been doing the Smash thing with Hercule and everything you played earlier.
Yeah,
and it's been slowly becoming a thing we've been doing. Mm-hmm. And it was like, yo, y'all should just do it. I was like, fine, we'll try it. We'll do it at. Because we've been streaming, people's like, so when y'all holding at a venue? And because we've been doing it over people's houses and stuff like that.
Right.
Figure,
this is a good venue. I'm not
it's
gonna
good.
lie.
Yeah. Figure we give it a try.
A good deal on it too.
Yeah, so that too. That's another thing too. So we figure we try and do it. I mean, we streamed before. That's not an issue, but we tried it over time. But how do you feel about your match? How do you feel with all the different?
I mean, I had fun. I didn't feel threatened playing anyone. I kind of just, was learning how people play, more or less. I went Sonic and Diddy, and I went Greninja, too.
Didn't know you had a Greninja. That's new to me.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I've been messing with the Greninja for quite some time, actually. If I would have played Hercule, I wouldn't have gone Greninja.
Yeah.
I don't like... Because, I've played a lot of matchups as Greninja, and the ones I've noticed that are just extremely difficult... just end up being Corrin's the hardest match. Whenever I played against a Corrin, it's just feels like the hardest match simply because
all the options you have to kill mostly, or just
I can't kill it. It's the options that I can't kill. So I'm just getting Corrin I'm just stacking Corrin with rage, and that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
In addition, it's just I don't feel like a giant safety net playing against her. I feel more safe playing against Bayo than her, just because at least I don't know, she's slower and lighter, so she's easier to deal with. And Cloud can get gimped by Greninja pretty easily. Otherwise, I haven't played any extensive matchups with Greninja to know what's what. Oh, actually, Greninja vs Sonic is balls awful too. But
really,
I would never go Greninja against another Sonic. I would just go Diddy Kong.
Yeah, of course.
The Greninja's helping me though for the matchups I really don't like. For the helping me for matches that are abnormal. So I don't like fighting Pac-Man too much. I think Sonic and Diddy go even, and that character's not amazing, but it's just a matchup where I don't want to fight them.
You don't see it every day, but there's a lot of trolls in between.
I've played the best Pac-Man from this area named Zage.
I remember him. Yeah.
Played a bunch of times. And
Bell footstools into
we have an even record, and it's just it's annoying. But if I go Greninja against a character like that, it doesn't let Pac-Man play his game because I'm just
mobility.
Yeah, I'm just shooting shurikens when he's charging, and then also when he uses up B, I can hydro pump him away from it, and he just straight up dies. So I like that, and I like he just covers matchups that I just don't want to play. The only characters I'm not, and I think he does pretty good against Mega Man, which is good because I like playing as Greninja, and I hate fighting Mega Man as Sonic and Diddy. But if I would just default to going Mario if Mega Man's really annoying me. Because Mario's super standard to use.
Yeah, bounce all around.
So basically, you picked up Greninja to cover your bad matchups or your so-so matchup.
I'm just putting him in place because I want to have a really good third character, and it's weird that I just enjoy using him. He's just pretty fun to use.
He looks fun. He's super technical, but he looks really fun.
Yeah, he is.
He seems like he's in the same category as a Sheik.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's a worse Sheik, though.
Yeah, he's a worse Sheik.
Yeah. I mean,
he has more killing power Sheik, but that's not saying much.
That's not saying too much. I do I don't know, every character I like having a good back air. Greninja's back air is really good.
Yeah.
And I like having a kill throw. Diddy doesn't have a kill throw necessarily, but it doesn't matter.
That's to the edge, I mean.
Yeah, if I back through the edge of stage at 150, you're dying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's still good. I like that. In the next Smash game, I really hope they actually remove kill throws.
Really?
at least most of them because I feel like they're just very dumb.
It's a free. If you grab it's free kind of sort of or.
I feel like it doesn't. It's not as fundamental. It's not as a fundamental way of killing as it is to straight up just hit them. Because like when I played any other Smash game, kill throws aren't super common.
Especially melee.
In melee and PM even when I played that, the kill throws were very expected characters who already had a
like Ness.
Like Ness, like Mewtwo, but I don't know. I don't feel like kill throws in Smash 4 are just rampant. Like every good character technically has one to a degree. Even Cloud, sort of. I mean, not Cloud
or
less.
Or the throw sets you up for a 50-50 kill or like a.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of kill throws. I like the combo. I like combo throws. Those are fine because it's in every game. But
right.
I don't know. Kill throws are iffy to me, which is weird because I've used the character I've used the longest is Sonic in Back Throw City.
He just look over there.
Yeah.
In Smash 5, would you like edge hogging or you would like Smash 4?
Edge hogging. I love edge hogging.
I
I don't like the concept of Smash 4 where I might. The magnet's enormous. First of all, at least if that's brought back, at least remove the giant magnet because I don't people who recover the ledge is here and they're here and they'll still grab it. I don't like that.
What happened if they do? Here's an interesting scenario. You heard Rivals E for
I played that game.
Could you imagine if they did that scenario for the edging?
That'd be interesting.
I think that would be kind of neat.
It'd be interesting to a degree, but keep in mind in that game, wall jumping, every character can wall jump, and also the fact that there's a lot of mix-up opportunities. Not every character can mix up their way of coming back from the stage in Smash 4. Like Ness can't really mix it up at all. He'll have to up B straight. Fox same, but I mean,
he can. You know,
that's if and only if to change how the characters play, which can piss off a lot of people.
You could just mailify the edges and it'd be fine. That's fine with me. I mean, you could give everyone a wall jump too.
Just curious. I was just curious. I always tend to ask because everybody. It seems like if I ask a melee player, they say the edge hogging scenario. Then
I like edge hogging. I like edge hogging. Well, I came from Brawl, but I like edge hogging.
So you sound like me. That's where I came from. I played lower melee, but Brawl was like the one I actually used to compete in.
And when I played Brawl, I mean, I mained Wolf, so like, if there's anyone who felt the damage of getting edge guarded, it was me because if I had to up B and recover on stage, I was taking a lot of damage. But I mean, I accepted the fact because I could do the same thing to most other characters besides Meta Knight, because he had like 8,000.
He's in a league of his own.
Like, he was broken. He was busted.
Yeah, he had his own tier, like double S, right?
It's sad and Brawl minus.
Him and Ice Climbers were both in a similar tier.
Yeah.
Ice Climbers ruined the pace of the game. Meta Knight just like out-framed everyone. He just Meta Knight out-framed everyone. Ice Climbers ruined gameplay. Ice Climbers were the reason.
Did wobbling exist in Brawl?
Hobbling.
Okay.
You could just you could forward throw, regrab, forward throw, back throw, or just ice block infinite. If you got grabbed by ice climbers, you were dead.
The D link into
yeah. In melee, it's wobbling, where it's just pressing forward, slide, and press A in a timing, which is really easy to do. You could learn it in like an hour at most.
Which is funny because melee is such a technical.
So I'm assuming since you like Wolf, I'm assuming you would like to see Wolf come back.
Oh yeah, he's the number one character I want back in Smash.
Because everybody been saying the same thing. Wolf is one of the characters. So as far as I guess a guest character go, who you think will come up as a guest character? I'm not gonna think Shovel Knight.
Springman for sure.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
That's
some arms right for arms.
Yeah, Springman's a definite. Any arm like they're gonna put it. They're trying to get that game on its own thing.
They're trying to esport it.
They're trying to esports it so badly.
Yeah.
I don't.
What game?
Arms.
I'm not a big fan of arms myself. I mean, good stuff to whoever plays it. I'm not a big fan of it myself.
Me neither.
I've played in an arms tournament before and I got third, but I didn't like. The game isn't for me. But Springman being the box art, I assume he would be the one to get in the same way.
He'd be like the new Lil Mac, I guess, sort of one of
the same way the Inklings got in because of Splatoon. Other characters possibly get in. I can't predict Nintendo because they
troll the heck out of everybody.
They do. They troll everyone, and some characters in the Smash 4 are just ridiculous. Like Marth and Lucina functionally operate the same.
Just Tipper and
right.
The worst thing is Pit and Dark Pit.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That was a wasted slot. Yeah,
that's a wasted slot. At least the Mii's are their own thing.
Yeah.
And each one has their own sort of like the fighter.
I'm okay with that. But it's just like, why Pit and Dark Pit? At least if they put Pit and Dark Pit back in, change the moveset.
You think they should make Ganondorf his own thing, not be like a Falcon clone? You think they should do that?
No, Ganon's fine. He's slow, powerful Falcon. Falcon's supposed to be. He's supposed to be the way he is.
Oh, okay.
It's just functionally heavy characters tend to not do well
In Smash, yeah.
in Smash in general. They just happen to do okay in Smash 4 simply because of the rage mechanics.
You think they should add super armor to big characters to kind of?
No.
No.
They did that in PM, and it made the game. It made playing against them super polarizing. I lost in PM when I used to play it competitively more so to a Bowser who held down because he got armor. Crouching armor. So if I hit him with most moves, he would unless I forced him to trip on the ground or grabbed him, he was just crouch canceling / armoring my moves.
Wow. So how do you think they should balance if they don't have rage? How do you think they should balance big characters?
I mean, I think as long as they are fast on the ground in some degree, they're fine. Hence, DK and Bowser do decent. The reason Bowser and DK were bad in melee is because their hitboxes weren't 100%. In Brawl, Bowser could have just been made faster, and it would have been better. And DK was a mid-tier in Brawl. I think as long as the heavies are on mid-tier. What they did to Dedede in this game was a travesty.
Yeah, they did.
But I also don't care because I'm not a huge fan of Dedede. The way he played in Brawl was super, once again, polarizing. Just spacing around him, and he just grabbed you across the map for most of the time. But he was a good character. He was a high tier character in the Brawl because of that. I think as long as they give the heavies fast enough mobility on the ground and a linear recovery, either super up or super horizontal, no in between, and as long as they have long range and grab range, they're fine. Because that's what they should be at the end of the day. They should be like Zangief. Zangief's not supposed to be a top tier.
Right.
Necessarily. He's supposed to be the way he is. He's a grappler.
Yeah.
Heavy should be the same
We
way.
should brought his hand back, but that's a whole different conversation.
Don't
want to start about that.
He has some moves, and he has long range in his grabs.
So do the heavies, though, to be fair. Dedede's up B has armor coming up. DK's punch has armor. And that move's good.
That was really good.
And Bowser's up B out of shield is armored too. Also, all of their moves are disjointed. They're all disjointed. DK's hands are all disjointed. They're not a hurt box. Same for Bowser's hands.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can't. If you try and hit Bowser when he's jabbing, his hands they'll just clank. They're not a hurt box.
That's amazing.
Ganon's not that lucky though.
Watch it. I always notice that. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Because when DK does his forward tilt, I noticed that it doesn't.
All of their hands are.
But mentally, you look at, you would assume that.
All of their hands are disjointed like crap.
No hurt boxes. Okay.
Nope.
Man.
Because DK's down tilt's so good.
It trips. It's like a 33% trip rate. Only other character with that are I think Kirby and Ness. It's crazy.
Kirby's like that in this game. We always talk about Kirby in this game.
The character's questionable.
Very, very questionable.
People some people are debating is if he's mid tier.
I don't even know. He does well against some characters, and then he just gets trounced by others. I'm actually friends with who's considered the best Kirby in the world at the moment.
What's his name?
Poya, if you know who that is. And I mean, he hates. I mean, he doesn't like how bad Kirby is either, but he's a very Kirby
dedicated.
Yeah, he loves.
I
Kirby.
like players like that. Even though they know the player's bad, they dedicate it all the way straight through. I like players like that. Yeah, and I can't get mad at it.
He's a good friend of mine. He's a nut. I would not follow him on Twitter if I were you.
Noted. Noted.
Unless you like to read cringy things in the night about doing Peter Griffin or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, one of those guys.
He's the #1 shit poster I've ever seen.
Wow.
Oh man.
For sure.
Glad we don't fit in that category. We lost.
Unfortunate.
Oh yeah, please like and subscribe to our channel anyway. But anyway,
are you guys having doubles today too?
Yes, we
have
are.
Plenty of time. Yeah,
we have plenty. We weren't sure.
We were
first.
surprised we finished so early, so most likely.
Because there's a lot. There was like as we were setting up, there was a lot of like us trying to get in the venue and all this, and on time because this and this and us trying to rush on time. Yeah. I'm glad everything ended up turning out as good as it did.
Yeah.
So we're definitely based on this, we might have another one.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, granted, if you would like to, please subscribe to our channel. That'd be kind of cool.
We're expecting.
I'm that guy.
We're expecting more people, but we're still glad with the results.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed myself, and I thought this was good.
Like at the end of the day, if everybody has fun, everybody enjoys me. Like cool thing about you, whether or not I win or lose in a tournament or whatever, I always think it's good. Like at the end of it, I can learn something from any other player that happened. Whether it's something stupid, something new, or anything, just dumb stuff. And then of course, hype. The hype for Smash.
The hype.
The hype. Or if I see something
I used to
bad.
see you in nationals a lot, like when the first year or two. Like
I haven't gone to as much. I don't generally go to a ton of stuff outside of during the summer. It's just I feel like they were more published around that time. I actually did really bad at the last national I went to. I lost to Cloud and Bayo. Yeah, the winners match I lost to a Cloud named Ralphie, and I mean he just beat me. I don't feel bad about it. He just outplayed me. The Bayo I was winning. He was at 100. I was at 30. Game 3. I got witch timed, and I got Bayo comboed off the top from single hit witch twist, and I just straight up died. And I was like, okay, that's the way it ends. If I beat him, I would have easily beat the next. I would not have easily, but I would beat the next player, and I would have might have been further than that. So probably would have gotten 33rd, but it's the nature of the game. I mean, the previous national of that I got 49th at SmashCon, but that was so long ago. Every national in the summer, CEO, Evo, and SmashCon last year, I got 49th out of whatever amount of entrance it was.
that's pretty good.
That's still good,
there's a
though.
lot of killers in those. I mean,
Yeah, it is. I'm hitting the quota to a degree.
That's consistent.
I'm hitting my seed, which I like to
When
go
people
better.
are national, like I did, that 49th.
That's still
around
good.
there, That's really
So
good.
are you going to Evo this year? Or it's kind of like...
This is actually the first year I haven't considered going, especially the Smash Switch announcement. I don't have a goal to play in a game that isn't going to be like super prevalent in the future, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens at E3 with the announcements of any characters or whatnot. I'm just gonna watch Evo this year. It's just super expensive going to Vegas.
And then I explained,
If I had a sponsor, I would do it, but it's literally all out of pocket.
yeah, it's like in some depending on how I went to back in 2014 for Injustice and whatever, and I spent at least almost $1,000. That was me, and I was like,
you spend about $500 for flight coming from here. You spend about $200
round
on
trip
hotel
or just one way?
round trip. And this is if you're going Southwest, non-refundable.
that's why I write. Yeah, that's why I write on.
200 around 200 for like your hotel itself. That's 700 already. You have to pay for the venue fee, so that's like another 100 combined because the venue fee for Evo is like 55 plus.
And plus per game you enter.
Per game.
Wow.
So we're already hitting around 750, 800, and then food is expensive, and you're not.
Vegas
Don't
is
eat there.
expensive.
And you're
Don't
not-
eat in.
and you're
Unless you
not-
go to 7-Eleven question.
Yeah, and you're not you're eating every day, and then. So that equals around 900 to $1,000. He's right. That's about how much I've spent most of the years. Usually, I try to book my flight when I do it, like 6 months in advance, and then
Save a whole bunch of money up and
basically. I mean, yeah.
It's a pain in the butt going unless you know somebody.
Going-
The experience from Evo,
It's pretty fun.
it's a lot of fun.
CEO is a little different. It's a lot less expensive
Because
getting
Florida's kind of
It's a lot-
$200 can get you there. And,
Yeah, it's a lot less expensive, and then you're not in an area where it's like
Well, you have
Evo. You're in Vegas. You're paying $6 for water. And whatnot.
I'm sorry, but he's being what?
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
What?
Did you guys ask him about why the random knees at the end there for no apparent reason?
He wasn't the one who did the knee. The other one did the knee.
Huh?
He wasn't the one who did the knee.
Okay.
It was
So
the
he
other player.
playing,
The
Fernandez.
knees. Oh,
So
I thought it
the random knees that were getting thrown out.
They were
at the
random.
end
He was
there
trying to
to
trade.
psych you out. No,
I don't think
but
he was
I
trying to
just
trade with. He was trying to trade with my move,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, there was no way. Like, unless he was going to hit me with up air knee, I wasn't going to get hit by a knee. He hit me with one of them at a low percent, but it didn't matter to me. I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah. And I wanted him to go Luigi from game 1, but he started as Mario. I was like, okay, I'll play Campy. But Luigi versus Greninja is like, I don't. It's hard for Luigi to necessarily get in. If he gets in, you get hurt a lot. But I was just like, I'm just gonna keep him at the ledge and forward tilt because I can't.
He
Whatever.
only jumps so much.
Yeah, he can't. Luigi gets stuck at the ledge.
But going back to what we were talking about Evo, you were talking about you said CEO, the difference in that.
There's the difference, but it's cheaper to get to because going to Florida is a lot cheaper. And SmashCon I go to every year because it's backyard. It's driving an hour to Virginia because I live in Glen Burnie.
Oh, you live like
Oh,
15
you're
minutes
close.
from where I live. I live like
Okay, you're
over
close.
near Crofton. You're like 15 minutes away from me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this was a 25-30 minute drive.
So wait, maybe you can answer my question. This is like a side note with Xanadu. So what happened to Xanadu? Xanadu's been getting a new spot or something, a bigger spot or something like that? Or is it
They got a new spot. It opens up Monday.
Okay.
In Laurel.
Laurel?
Laurel Race.
Oh, so they're opening another Xanadu already? Wow.
So it's a bigger, better spot. That's all it is.
They made it look like it was so sad. You know?
Go on Twitter and go to just Gimmer, Guys My Rock, or whatever his Twitter is named, VG Bootcamp, and you'll see the new venue. It looks the most state of the art esports thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Ever. Every table is enormous and overpriced. Every chair is a DX racer. There's monitors. There's a charging station for phones. There's a bar outside of the venue.
After this, we definitely need to talk.
Where did he get this budget?
Well,
I think it's not that he got a budget. I think he got a deal with the Maryland jockeys because it's at the Laurel racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
He got a deal with them, and I think they want to go esports, so they're funding all of this. And $100,000, I assume, probably about that much, is pretty much nothing to a racetrack who probably has.
And it's
plenty of
gambling,
money.
so they do a bunch of gambling, so they make that like
Wow, Gimmer.
I think they're gonna. Yeah, I think the people at the who are like running it are gonna
Set
set up.
watch.
Are gonna have like matches that people outside of Smash can bet on, given numbers and stuff.
No.
I'm gonna assume that.
That's the FGC. The money matches all day long now.
Oh,
I gotta see that.
Hey, Gimmer.
Maybe
something.
Maybe one day,
Yeah.
if we can talk to him and have an interview. We do also do interviews and stuff. That's a whole different story.
Oh yeah, come out. It opens next Monday, and Monday's not a tournament day. It's just a mixer where people get to come in the venue. It's gonna be FGC, Smash, etc. Yeah.
Just like the West.
So this Monday, come over to Monday after this.
This Monday, the 26th.
It's like
Okay.
Wednesday night fights in California. They have
Yeah.
all the games.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to the esports arena.
Definitely. I was curious. I was like, I guarantee, and I kept telling him, I was like, I guarantee Xanadu's been doing a lot of big stuff. I guarantee they're not just disappearing.
Yeah, it's VG
No.
Boot Camp. They're one of
Yeah.
the biggest.
I was
Smash
so-
games, yeah.
I was so sad when I thought it was disappearing on the Xanadu finale, and then at the end of the tournament, the last tournament they did at the old venue, they just did the big spanking announcement, and I was so happy. I cried actually a little bit because I've been going there since 2009.
Oh, you've been diehard.
Regularly, yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, so I was just like so happy that it stays, and it went from being 15 minutes to Arbutus to 15 minutes to Laurel because it's the opposite direction. So I'm like, all right, so this doesn't affect me at all,
Like,
basically.
that
So-
goes into what I was saying earlier. Like fighting games in general, it's just like people don't understand. Like unless you even see the tournament, even not just playing, just seeing the tournaments, the hype, and the people you get to meet along the way, what you learn from it, and
Yeah.
it's a feel. I get caught up sometimes. That's why you see me playing almost every fight game, just instead of
Let's
just.
play some dubs. I want to go also get my backpack from there.
But of course, thank you so much. I'm sorry to keep you so long.
Oh no, it's no problem.
But do you got there, man?
That was informative. That
was very informative.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, you definitely check it. All you have to do is type in VG Bootcamp and Twitter. It should show up instantly.
That's crazy.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
looking
man.
double.
Well, I guess
That
right.
guy's cool.
He's cool people. He's really cool people. But that was a really interesting note. I guess.
You gonna join doubles, or are you just gonna spectate?
Of course, I want to join doubles. You know, you
What
wanna-
teams we gonna play in?
I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
They're gonna come in here and ask us if we.
Yeah, they're gonna probably.
Because they
ask
have
us.
to ask what team you want to team up with.
But for now, I guess we're
You
gonna
want to be on the same team?